season 1, I was actually like, it was the end of my marriage in real life. And it felt very, it was so strange
Right.
to be in the middle of intense heartbreak and then doing scenes that were, I mean, I really felt abandoned, really, really, in my life. And then it was kind of playing out with my character too. And it's really hard to not bring that in,
Mm-hmm.
not bring your personal struggles into what you're doing, especially when as an actor, it depends on what you've been studied in. So for me, just trying to be vulnerable and open on camera, I have to
Mm-hmm.
dig from my personal experience. And so, yeah, all through season 2, my dad was very, very ill. And I was just waiting for the phone call that was, he's gone. And every once in a while, I would get a phone call and he's in the hospital again. He's in the ER, this and that. And I was having a really difficult conversation with my mom about putting him in hospice and all that. And I knew the end was coming. I was really lucky because if I hadn't have been going through the destruction of my marriage, I would not have gotten 3 months of time with my dad because I would have been doing the marriage thing, right?
Right.
Instead, that forced me to go home
Mm-hmm.
to San Francisco to be with my parents because I just felt like my whole life had been broken.
Right.
And I got home and I got extra time with my dad. I would not have gotten if that hadn't happened. And I was there when he got really sick. And I was there to take him to the hospital, and I was there to take care of him for a little while until we started filming season 2. And then reading the scripts of season 2, it felt like a mirror on my life a little bit. Not to really give anything away. I don't really want to
Right.
give anything away, but um, it was a strange, strange time because it felt like a trial run for something that was coming
Mm-hmm.
so soon,
Right.
and to face the idea of grief and losing someone really important in your life um before that it felt so out of body. It felt so strange. Um and so I didn't really tell anyone on set what was happening because I didn't want people to come to me. Are you okay? Is this okay? Can you do this? Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to be, it's almost like Allie. Like Allie doesn't want to
Right.
be
Yeah.
overly coddled. Are you okay? It's like, yeah, I know I'm broken, but like also like let me struggle through and let me figure it out. So I really kind of kept it very quiet. No one really knew. And just to do something like that was wholly strange. The camera's there to pick up like the real shit that's going on. And to protect, I mean, that is part of life. We do protect ourselves. But I am hired as an actor to show the real emotion that's going on.
Right.
And in for that my character's going through, and my character was not protecting.
Mm-hmm.
She was there and present and what was going on, and she was in what was happening, and she kept, she'd say she's sad, but she's also, it's fine. She's allowed to be sad. She's supposed to be sad. That's what's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that she's going on, it's not that she's becoming really depressed because of her bipolar. It's like, no, this is a serious, horrible moment, and she's allowed to be sad, and it's not her having a breakdown, right? And so, you have to open up and show the emotion that's really happening. And so for me, it was a really difficult time for that to happen and moment. And very, very briefly after that, my father passed away. But luckily, I was able to fly home and take care of him. And he was in the house and he passed where he wanted to pass,
Mm-hmm.
in his beloved waterbed.
Oh.
which is not easy because, end of life, no, nothing prepares you for losing a parent, and nothing prepares you when the it's a slower death
Mm,
and you're taking care of someone and changing their diapers when they had changed. It's really like I have not processed it yet. I have
right.
not, I spent most of the end of last year preparing for his memorial and all that kind of stuff. So, I really think that the episode is like spot on for things that happen. Of course, this is all giving everything away, but I think that it tells a story of grief so well.
Right.
Yeah, it's incredible, that episode.